Thanks. All right, there's my audience. Focus it so you can see me entirely.
Entirely?
Yeah, you can see my whole body.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, my name is Joshua Passis, and today I'm going to talk to you about the necessity for Christian education to become an integral part of our children's youth. And I'm going to do that by talking to you about something that was kind of important to me. Does anyone remember reciting the Pledge of Allegiance when they first would come into class during grade school? I mean, I remember. But I'm afraid that my children won't have the same experience and won't be able to feel that sense of pride in something that is bigger than themselves. And I say that for a couple reasons. I'm going to show that Christian education is important and needs to be an integral part of our education as our children progress through life. I'm going to do that by citing a couple examples where Christianity is shown as part of the foundation of our great nation. I'm also going to talk about the Pledge of Allegiance and the biblical implications that have arisen in the recent past. And then I'm also going to tie it back together to the solution, which is bringing Christian education back into our children's lives. So this brings me to my first point, which is how the Christianity was an integral part of the foundation of this country. One of the examples would be George Washington, one of our founding fathers. His farewell address compares the maintenance of morality to religion, how they parallel. There is no such thing. There cannot be morality or the maintaining of it without religion. Essentially saying that no amount of education or superior intellect can replace that of religion. Another example would be the Constitutional Convention of 1787, where they took all the delegates from around the United States and they brought them together to create this Constitution, but nobody really saw eye to eye. Everyone was having issues. Nobody really wanted to give up what they thought was the best for America. And Benjamin Franklin, one of our founding fathers, suggested that they recessed and went to church and prayed about it. And he had made the point to say that prayer was an integral part of everything from the revolution all the way up, and as they've asked God for help, he has come forward and helped them all the way through, so why not recess and pray about it? And after they did that, when they came back, they were able to come to confident conclusions. They were able to compromise and put that document into history. This brings me to my second point, which is the Pledge of Allegiance. And in the not so recent or the not so distant past, in 2002, the Ninth Circuit District Court had made the ruling that it would be unconstitutional for children to recite the Pledge of Allegiance while in class. And they originally made the ruling saying that the phrase "under God" violated the separation of church and state. Later, that ruling was reversed, but you can see how important it is. You can see how the two, religion and one of our most iconic symbols of America, are intertwined. Another example of the Pledge of Allegiance is in March of 2013, just this year, in Massachusetts, a group of parents who identify themselves as atheists are again putting litigation up against the Pledge of Allegiance, saying that now it's discriminatory to anyone who doesn't believe in Christianity. So that faith under God, they're saying it's discriminatory towards atheists, followers of Islam, Hinduism, all of them. So we haven't seen exactly what's going to come of that, but again, you can see that there's that constant battle to take the religious roots that are tied in with our country out. And in that we would lose, one of our most iconic things, which is the Pledge of Allegiance. And lastly, it takes me to my final point, which is Christianity deserves to be in our youth education. As you can tell, we have many things that we'll lose if they end up taking it out because it's such an integral part. And me, myself, as an adult, I didn't realize how integral it was until I undertook an education that kind of looked at the whole worldview biblically and everything, and how Jesus has tied himself into just about everything. And, in summary, I implore you to contact your local government officials, tell them how important the Pledge of Allegiance is, tell them how important our, foundational Christian religion is, and I would just leave you with that. Thank you.